Public response to the October reveal of the Nintendo Switch was very positive. Everyone seemed to love the direction Nintendo was headed in this time around. Most fans' faith was restored, and everyone was looking forward to the January presentation. Now, opinions are a bit more mixed. Rumors predicted the Switch to cost $250, so many were blindsided by Nintendo's $300 price tag. The cost of peripherals seems harder to swallow still, with the Pro controller at $70, a set of Joy-Con controllers at $80, and individual Joy-Con controllers at $50. Additionally, the online play will now be a paid subscription service, requiring the assistance of a smart device app to use the voice chat feature. However, fans may feel relieved to know that Tatsumi Kimishima has announced that the service will be priced at only 2,000 to 3,000 yen per year, or just $1,760 to $2,640 in US dollars. Perhaps even more concerning to fans is the launch lineup, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild being the only big title at release. Other first-party titles seem to emphasize motion controls, and the new HD Rumble feature, a high-precision force feedback system that can accurately replicate a wide range of tactile sensations, from pouring a glass of ice water to milking a cow. While some have warmed up to these new features, after the Wii U, many fans feel apprehensive about any sort of alternative control schemes from Nintendo. Many of the core gamers prefer more conventional controls, and fear Nintendo may ignore them in a bid to recapture the casual demographic lost to smart devices. However, there is reason for core gamers to still hold out hope, especially in light of the biggest Switch event unveiling, Super Mario Odyssey. This time around, Mario will be exploring some unexpected places, namely the real world. It seems this is the game core Mario fans have been waiting for. During the event, Nintendo explicitly stated that this Mario will be the first open-world sandbox experience since Super Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. And in a recent Nintendo Treehouse interview, Miyamoto has stated that they deliberately chose to target a more core demographic with Odyssey. In recent years, we made Super Mario 3D World, and even though it is a 3D game, it is more accessible to everybody. When we thought about making Mario for Switch, we thought to make the game something more on the core side, something that people who like action games can really get into. However, Kimishima has made it clear that Nintendo wants to try and capture a wide demographic with the Switch. Our core philosophy is that we want to increase the number of gamers at all ages, and there's no change to that. So we have no intention to lean just towards core gamers. The current list of games announced for the Switch seems to reflect this approach. Breath of the Wild and Odyssey clearly appeal to more core gamers, but there seems to be more than a core casual binary here. 1-2 Switch is a casual party game marketed towards young adults. ARMS also appears more casual, but its colorful art style targets a younger demographic. Whereas the upcoming Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Splatoon 2 titles appeal to both casual and core gamers alike. However, the games do seem spread pretty thin. While it's true that other consoles, Nintendo's included, have launched with sparse lineups in the past, with the Nintendo 64 having only Super Mario 64 and Pilot Wing 64 on launch day, the Switch is launching in the middle of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One's life cycles, consoles that have been marked down and have accrued relatively large game libraries. Could this be a problem? The Switch has differentiated itself from other home consoles with its portability and family-friendly image, but they are still to some extent competing. While they would rather win back Nintendo fans and expand the market than attempt to prize the bulk of the hardcore gamers from Sony and Microsoft's grips, many consumers will still inevitably make the comparisons between the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. At the press event, Nintendo claimed there were over 80 third-party titles in the works from over 50 developers, and rumors have it that the Switch is a breeze to work for. The list has since grown, with over 100 titles announced from over 70 developers. While developers have been positive toward the Switch, it has yet to be seen whether or not it will be enough to sway those who are still on the fence. Reggie Fils-Aimé, however, has offered some reassurance. What third-party wants are a large and growing install base. They want an environment that is easy for them to work in. They want the ability to monetize their content, whether it is on the initial sale or downloadable content. That's what they want, and we were not able to deliver that fully with Wii U. We are going to be able to deliver that fully with Nintendo Switch. Nintendo has promised to supply 2 million Switch units to retailers in the month of March, yet most locations have sold out on pre-orders within a week. In response, Nintendo has already announced that they will scale up production to better meet demand. And come the holiday season, those who held off due to the launch lineup may not be able to resist the open-ended and expansive Super Mario Odyssey. With the increase in production, low pricing for online features, and a burgeoning third-party roster, things are looking up for Nintendo. At any rate, the Switch launches March 3rd. After the dust settles, perhaps then we'll have a better idea of where the Switch stands.